The Creighton Blue Jays heading to the Big East Tournament Championship game for the 5th time in 11 Big East tournaments, and tonight they did it with defense. You hold UConn to 62 points. Wow, Greg McDermott is with us. Greg, I'm not sure if it was that midnight slice of pizza in New York City or just a reflection with the hair and makeup that you said I didn't have, but, man, you held that team to 62 points. How?
Just really proud of our guys. UConn's a very difficult team to prepare for if you got 2 or 3 days, let alone overnight. But we watched some film of the things we did correct when we won in stores, and then we watched some film of the mistakes we made on some communication defensively when they won in Omaha. So to our guys' credit, I thought we were locked in and we're very active in chasing screens and getting them off the line. And then we don't foul. We work on that. We pride ourselves in that. So you got to beat us in other ways.
Did you go with a midnight slice, or is John just jumping to conclusions?
I had a couple slices and then a couple things with a couple ice cubes in it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing tonight.
I'll tell you, you guys are who you are defensively, which you just alluded to. But it's one thing in this venue, in this scene, at this stage in the game, to not turn the ball over. And then there's only having 4 turnovers, which is ridiculous. What makes an elite ball security team like you guys?
Well, I've got 2 veteran guards in Ashworth and Jemiah Neal, and Jason Green did a good job making decisions. He had 3 assists, no turnovers. So, I didn't think we got sped up, and we've got a lot of guys that do a good job of just staying in their lane and do what you do. Bring your strengths to the team. Don't get outside of that. And I was really proud of them. We made good decisions, and I told them in a couple timeouts, we'll take a 5-second call before we throw something up for grabs. We're not giving them runouts. Just be solid with that basketball, and we certainly were.
Coach, a lot of what you just said is going to apply to tomorrow night when you play St. John's.
And then some.
Yeah. So just kind of forecasting that. Will it be kind of a reiterated message? Take care of the ball. Don't let them speed you up. Like what comes to mind when you talk about this challenge to try to win another Big East championship?
Well, we haven't won one yet, so I hope we can get one.
Yes.
Hopefully the 5th time's a charm. But as I told the guys in the locker room, we have to go to bed thinking about ball security and blockouts. That's the game. And St. John's comes at you in waves, and their pressure is relentless. And they're very handsy with what they do. They poke at the basketball, so you have to be strong with it. So it's going to take a great effort on our part. Both teams have played 2 hotly contested games, and everybody's running on fumes at this point. Yeah. But it's a Big East championship Saturday night in the Garden. As I told the guys, they'll remember it the rest of their lives. So let's cherish it and try to get a victory.
Greg, before we let you go, you just said it. You have been in this final 5 times. You've had a lot of different teams through the years. One thing's been common. You have exceeded expectations time and again in this league with wherever the coaches put you in the preseason. This year, with what this team went through in December, what does it say about this group that they're standing in this spot?
Been doing this 36 years, and this is one of the most rewarding seasons I've been part of, for the reasons you just mentioned. We had a lot of adversity. We started 7-5. We got absolutely, smoked at Georgetown in the first Big East game, and we had to retool everything. And that took guys understanding what their roles are and how their role changed once Pop Isaacs went out. And now we have to learn to flourish and be a champion in that role. And our guys have done it. And there's no egos on this team. There's no I'm not getting enough shots. I'm not playing enough minutes. They just come and they go to work, and they really enjoy each other's company. To see the celebration in the locker room last night, watching the joy that their teammates had for Ty Davis, and watching it tonight for Jason Green, that's what this is all about. That's why we get into coaching to begin with. So, our togetherness is a big reason why we are where we're at, and if we're going to continue to win, it's going to take that.
Maybe there's a private jet or 2 or 3 that are gassing up the tank right now for a morning flight.
I think there'll be a few of my buddies have probably blown me up for tickets for tomorrow night, but we're gonna get out there. We're gonna let it rip. We're gonna have some fun and see what happens.
Those buddies need some ice cubes too. Coach, good night.
Thank you, guys.